Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Met Comedy Night for show number 2 of the season. Yeah, I said it just like I just said it. And we have the Comedy Pigs. What's the second Friday that we're doing a show, but technically the third Friday of the month because the first Friday was, the first day of the year. So we figured we don't do anything then. No, I'll just save it. So yeah, and every Thursday on Comedy Night. This is only on Twitch. If you're watching on Facebook, you might need to slide over to Twitch to catch Strange Times Indeed at 9 o'clock on Thursdays. Next week on Friday, we have Oh Crit, the D&D improv troupe at 9 o'clock. So you can check them out. They'll be on Twitch and on Facebook. And also, I've been hearing that there's something brilliant that the main stage is going to be doing. Who knows what it is? Hopefully, it'll come to them. They'll more to go to MarylandEnsemble.org, check out what's happening in the main stage and get a ticket. Oh, here we go. We got the chat's blowing up already. Here we go. Don't have Twitch. That's okay. We're on Facebook for the pigs. Yeah. So just get hyped up. We're ready to hear your fun suggestions tonight, and let's get done with the whole lightsaber out of your face, or no, light year out of your face, and introduce the Comedy Pigs.
Yay!
We did it.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Thank you for coming out to our second show of the year for the Comedy Pigs. We are happy to be here. Oh, man. 2020 sucked, but 2020 should be a hangover by comparison, we hope. So we love to play these games, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to play the first game, and we're going to need a bunch of suggestions for this one. Any kind of suggestion, maybe having to do with the new year or something you plan on doing this year, maybe have a vacation when the masks come off, that kind of thing, any kind of thing, person, place, thing, doesn't matter. And then we're going to play a game normally called 222, but in honor of the new year, we're calling it 221. Mm-hmm. And the game is played like this. We tell a joke. 221 blanks walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, you blanks don't belong here. We don't serve your kind." And the blanks say, "Punchline." Now, all we need from you is whatever the blanks are. And so let's take a look at the suggestions already. Okay.
What we got?
Suggestions.
Type them away.
Yes, type away.
Come on, fans.
All right. Let's see.
Oh yeah, they're pouring in now.
Okay.
Woo!
Sprinkles. I like that. Sprinkles. Ooh. Okay. 221 sprinkles. Matt.
You're muted,
Matt.
Hear you.
It waited till I was getting ready to go and it muted me. Weird. 221 sprinkles walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve sprinkles here." And then I happen to be in the room and I scream.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Tom.
221 sprinkles, walk into the bar, and the bartender says, hey, we don't serve sprinkles here. And the sprinkles are like, why not? And the bartender's like, look at yourself. I mean, you're pointless. You have no taste.
Molly.
221 sprinkles walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve sprinkles today." And they're like, "What does that mean, today?" And he's like, "Well, I mean, you can't come in today because today is Friday, but you can come back on Sunday."
Oh,
clever.
That is the day for sprinkles. Yes. Yes.
Sunday.
All right, so let's go with the next one. Penguins. How about penguins? Thomas.
222 penguins walk into the bar, and the bartender says, hey, we can't serve you penguins here. And the penguins say, why not? And they says, you're overdressed. It's a casual bar only.
Matt.
221 penguins walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve penguins here. And they said, we're actually meeting a relative, our Antarctica.
Molly.
221 penguins walk into an Irish bar, and the bartender says in an amazing Irish accent, come on in, penguins, like you're filling up my store, like I love to have like a full bar, like come on in. And so the penguins are there and they're drinking and they have like a really good night, and they just hang out with the bartender and they just talk to him all night in amazing Irish accents. And then at the end of the night, the bartender's like, look, penguins, we've been through so much. We've had heart-to-hearts. Like, now we are all mates for life.
Katie.
I never heard of that. 221 penguins waddle into a bar, and the bartender says, sorry, penguins, can't serve you here. And the penguins say, come on, how do you think we keep these feet happy?
Thomas.
222 penguins walk into the bar, and the bartender says, hey, get out of here. We don't serve penguins in this establishment. And the penguins say, why not? And the bartender says, because we're a Capitals bar. No Pittsburgh penguins allowed.
Yeah.
This is DC. There
Sports
you.
joke. Oh yeah.
That's a sports joke.
That's right.
All our sports fans.
All right, let's do one more. Let's try wombats. Wombats. Everybody knows what a wombat is, right? Molly.
221 wombats walk into the bar, and the bartender's like, I'm sorry, we don't serve your kind here. And the wombats are like, but like, why not? And he's like, because I don't even know what you are. Like, are you a bat? Are you a mammal? Like, what are you? I don't have any idea. Like, maybe I need to educate myself and go to the zoo, but like I'm confused about your existence. So sorry, you've got to get out.
In an Irish accent.
Yes.
Thomas.
222 wombats walk into the bar, and the bartender says, hey, we can't serve you wombats here. And the wombats say, why not? And the bartender says, cuz you always come in and you always get way too drunk. And the wombats say, yeah, we just try to, get, drunk under the table because we're from down under.
Yes.
Drink you under the table because we're from
Oh,
I'm learning from the chat that it's 221, Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
You were corrected.
there was a drunk one that was came in late.
Stumbled in a few
Yeah,
seconds
someone
later.
named Michelle. Yeah, someone's correcting
one.
you.
Clearly. And that was 221. Okay. All right. This is good. So for our next game, we're going to need another suggestion, just any New Year's suggestion, or like maybe a place you want to go in the new year, or a New Year's resolution of some kind, just for the next game. And the next game we're going to play is Inner Monologue. And this game is for everybody. And what we're going to do here is two of the comedy pigs are going to turn their cameras off, and two of them are going to keep them on. And the two pigs that have them on are going to be in a conversation. But occasionally in a conversation, you think to yourself. And to help them out, they're going to have the other two comedy pigs individually being their inner monologue. So it's going to be Katie and Thomas are going to be on the screen. Katie, your inner monologue voice is going to be Matt. And Thomas, your inner monologue voice is going to be Molly. And that is how we're going to get started. Let's take a look at some of these good suggestions. Let's see.
High quality stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Putting on the Ritz. I like that one. Going to a Capitals game. How about that?
Ooh.
Here's a New Year's
Okay.
resolution for you. Going to a Capitals game is your suggestion.
In a world where we can go to sporting events. Exciting.
Soon. Wow, yeah, it's just really different. I mean, but hey, if they're playing, I'm watching. That's what I always say.
Yeah. Like I love when they hit that thing across the ice, and it's like
The puck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The puck. And it's just like so hard to get it into that little tiny net.
Yeah. I mean, I would have taken you in real life, but I mean, I just figured, since we can't be together, maybe we could, it's something we could do together. So that's why I set this up. We can watch or something. I don't know. Just thought it'd be fun.
It was a really, really thoughtful idea.
I didn't know I was going to have to study for this. I mean, why couldn't he take me on a normal date, like going to a movie or out to dinner? He has to take me to hockey. I don't know anything about hockey, except for that guy with the number 8. He's kind of studly.
Yeah. So is number 8 going to be playing tonight?
Yeah, I think you mean Ovechkin. He's only like the
Right.
best player they have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
He'll be on there. He plays a lot. He probably scores a lot too. He's really good. He's one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites.
Oh man, this is not the intel that I was hoping for. Me, Patrick Kane from the Blackhawks, have really needed special intel so that I could take down the stupid Capitals once and for all. Okay, give her some more probing questions. Maybe she knows like how to get into the locker room or what the secret code is to the playbook. Yeah. See if that works.
And so you work at the arena, I heard, right? From your profile?
Oh yeah. I sell season tickets.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And sometimes I see the players and that's pretty neat. But I've actually never really watched the game, but I know a little bit about it because you have to tell season ticket holders about the game, obviously. So I talk a lot about the puck, and about the ice.
And while I'm doing so, I'm usually checking out high quality footage of that number 8 guy because he's so cool. He really thinks I know a lot more about this hockey stuff than I actually do. This is really making me nervous.
So you've seen him like go in and out of like the locker room and maybe what he brings in and things he does, his like schedule, all that stuff. Number 8.
Oh, yes, I've seen him go in and out of the locker room. All right. Yeah. Number of times. Yeah.
I think maybe this guy has a crush on Alexander Ovechkin too. This is really turning out to be a strange starting off point to dating somebody. Oh gosh.
Yes. I mean, I've never said anything to him, but I definitely see them go in and out a fair bit. And I know all backstage. I mean, I don't know what you call it, behind the ice. Is there behind the ice?
Like
Or,
the locker
on
rooms?
side?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know those.
So you have his the times he comes in and leaves and what they do all day and maybe some access passes that would get you or someone else, your friends back there or something.
Oh, yeah. This is good intel. Now I know that stupid loser, spends time in the locker room. What an idiot. I never spend time in the locker room. I'm on the ice all day, every day, baby. Changing right there, right by the side of the ice, because I never want to leave. Now I've got him. Now I've got that stupid capital.
So like, could you like send those to me, like just so I can, check them out. Maybe we can, arrange a time to go in person together or something. That'd be so
Oh
fun.
yeah, totally. Like I could just meet you there with the access passes and yeah, we could totally go. I mean, I've always wanted to use an access pass and I think I just have to pull a few strings, but this could really work out.
This is the weirdest threesome I've ever set up.
I think we could have a really good time. Yeah, it would be fun.
Me too. Well, this game's about to start, so why don't we watch?
Okay. Go number 8.
Yeah.
Okay. That went exactly as I thought it would. Yeah.
I think that was a true story.
Verbatim.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Could be on the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah. That was
Always.
an amazing story. For the next game, we're going to need some suggestions of words with preferably with multiple syllables. So the next game is Jeopardy. And we all really, really like this game. We had a lot of fun with this one. So basically, we're going to take the words that you give us in the suggestions, and we're going to use them in our game of Jeopardy. And basically, we're going to make our answers in the form of a question for your suggestion, just like they do in Jeopardy. It's almost exactly the same. So we're looking for large syllable words, multiple syllable words,
Big word.
like helicopter or here we go.
Don't steal them all.
Yeah, right. So the one we got is regulators. That's our first word, regulators. Matt.
When there's people who are regus who procrastinate,
Okay.
they regu later.
Thomas.
That's terrible.
What is the term when Nate Dogg and Warren G roll up on some suckers?
Mount up.
Molly.
I think that's the actual definition.
What is something that I keep in my medicine cabinet just the off chance that I have a bad case of constipation?
What is the time where things will become regular at a point in the future? They will be regular later. And I feel like this is something we should incorporate into our vocabulary now. We're looking for regulators.
Thomas.
What was the name of the failed offshoot candy of Now and Laters?
Oh my God, that's exactly what I was about to say.
And you've stolen Molly's answer. You win.
At first.
200 points.
Thought of that. Oh, that's so funny.
What can we say, guys? We're
Good.
funny here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
The next word is subterranean. Subterranean. Really easy one.
Yeah.
Subterranean?
Subterranean. Underground. Let's see. Matt.
I should have thought longer on this. I was going to say subterranean. What is the place where you eat a steak and cheese underground?
Yes.
You're supposed to raise your hand after you have an idea, right?
Yes, that's how it works. Molly.
What is the side room to your terrarium that is often rainy?
Yes. Yes.
Have a lot of parts to it.
We're gonna go to Thomas. We're just gonna go.
What happens when your normal radioactive material teacher is sick and you need someone to fill in? You get a sub-uranium.
Katie.
What is where we'll be living in 2022?
Oh, dang.
All right. Next word is pedicure. Pedicure. Katie.
The reason you buy a pet. Pedicure. Yours. Whatever else. Yeah.
Molly.
I don't feel good about it, but what is what a doctor says once he is cured a pedophile? The pedicure.
Wow. I can't believe I laughed at that. Matt.
What is it called when you slowly stroke a vial of COVID vaccine?
A cure.
Huh?
Clever. We're so witty.
Oh, man.
Some of these words are really difficult, actually.
We need to know the real definition.
Yeah, it's like I thought, okay, well, somebody's got their thesaurus out. Molly.
What is when that bitchy girl that you went to high school comes up with a cure for like a really big disease and feel kind of bitter about it?
So petty.
Petty cure.
All right, one more word. We're going to go with the ambivalent. I like that word, ambivalent.
Ambivalent.
Yeah, ambivalent. Tomas.
What's the opposite of not bivalent?
Ollie.
What is when an amphibian feels just so about being an amphibian?
Katie.
You can be bivalent with both arms. Ambivalent.
Oh, I love it.
All right, and that was Jeopardy. Thank you. That's one of our favorite games for sure. I love that game. Oh, man.
I'll be playing Jeopardy with both arms today.
Oh, yeah.
Ambivalent. Ambivalent.
Ambi Jeopardy.
So the next game, we're going to need a suggestion. Probably something definitely having to do with the new year, the year 2021, New Year's resolutions, or maybe something that you want to see happen, some sort of good thing you want to see happen, some sort of bad thing you might want to see happen. I don't know. I'm not you. So the game we're going to be playing is normally a Zoom call, and it is a Zoom call, but this time we're going to do what I like to call Zoom call lessons learned 2020, a Zoom call with God. And two of the comedy pigs are going to start on the screen in the Zoom call, and then we're going to have a third come on to join the conversation, and then finally God is going to join the conversation. And all along the way, the other comedy pigs will probably be giving God some sort of endowment, some sort of thing that he might or might not do. He is God. So let's look at some of the suggestions.
Or she. Or they.
She they.
Let's see. Fire every member of Congress. Some good suggestions. Fire every member of Congress.
Nice,
A
nice.
wedding. Let's see. Plenty of TP. All right. Yes, we're gonna go with plenty of TP. That's. We do not want a TP shortage in the year 2021.
No.
So we're gonna start off with Katie and Molly are gonna be in the phone call first, and then we're gonna have Thomas. You're gonna be in third, and Matthew, you're gonna be God.
All right. My dream come true.
God.
Sister Gloria, peace be with you. It's good to see you.
Sister Maria, peace be with you. Thank you. I'm so glad we could arrange this call today.
Yes. I think that it's important. Our department, hasn't always been, seen as like very important or like top of the like priority chain. So it's good. It's good to, get some recognition, especially from, like the big guy. Did you realize that he wants you to call him the big guy now? He only wants you to refer to him as that?
With the hand motion too.
With the hand motion too. The big guy.
Yes. I was surprised when I read that memo.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. I think it's good. It infuses a little life into the place,
Mm-hmm.
And as janitorial staff, you're right. We don't get much time with the big guy.
The big guy, yeah. But I'm glad. I was a little surprised that he said that he wanted to like show us how he like makes like his own personal, stash of toilet paper, like his like knitting style.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested, like, is it purl 1, knit 2? Like
Right. Well, the big guy's ways are mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just happy to be a part of a little bit of that mystery.
Yeah.
Hello, sisters.
Oh, yes, hello, Brother
Sister
Michael.
Gloria, Sister
you.
Maria.
Hello, Michael. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you could get some time to join the call.
Yes, well, we have some very important things to discuss. As you know, God will be talking to you, and I just wanted you to be prepared.
The big guy.
The big
yes, the big guy. Yes, we're all so fond of that.
Yes.
Now, did you have anything you'd like to discuss before we bring him in?
Yes.
He has a very limited amount of time, and
I had one question. He does the thing where he stares directly into your being, your soul. I don't know whether we're just souls now at this point.
The soul stare. Yes.
Like a.
Yes.
And I'm just wondering, like, what is he wanting you to do in that moment? Does he want me to speak? Does he want me to join him in eye contact?
He's looking for you to make a noise. He wants to be.
Hey,
Oh, here
everybody.
he is.
Oh, the big man.
The big guy.
The big
Big
guy.
guy.
Yes.
Going?
Big guy's
Hello.
here.
So we talking TP or what?
Yes.
Yes.
We are
All right, 'cause
anxious to
we
talk
have a lot
about
of-
the TP.
You'd be incredibly surprised how many prayers I get with people asking for just toilet paper. So we got to take care of this as soon as
Yes.
possible.
God, yes, the big guy, Sister Gloria and Sister Maria, they have their own things to share, but they also wanted, to learn your procedures just to make sure the world doesn't run out this year.
Well, I do have my own procedures that I use to knit my own personal toilet paper, and I would be willing to share it so that the good people of Earth will have toilet paper as well.
Sure.
My method involves following, if you want to take notes, first, I put the right hand in, take the right hand out, I put the right hand in, and I shake it all about. Then I do the hokey pokey and I turn it all around, and in a few minutes you got some toilet paper.
Wow.
That's how I do it. I mean, I'm God,
Amen.
so Now, sister, why don't you tell me your thoughts on that?
Sister Gloria, I believe.
Sister Gloria?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought I felt something.
Your soul's looking lovely today.
Thank you, big guy. I never knew the real purpose of the hokey pokey. I thought it was a silly Earth thing, but now it is incredible how important this special movement is, and I commit to you, big guy, to continue the mission of the hokey pokey and ensure the world does not go without toilet paper this year. I promise to use those moves diligently.
It is a good thing. It's a metaphor for life and the creation of the whole entire universe.
Yes, amazing. Thank you.
Don't forget that part.
Okay.
Now, sister number 2.
Sister Maria, yes.
Maria,
please.
I'm
Offer
sorry, I
your
have so many
soul
names to remember.
To the big guy.
First of all, caw-caw! Was that right?
That was
You
the hidden
nailed it.
note. You hit it.
You nailed it.
Okay, great. Yeah, so I just that sounds great. We can put that hokey pokey idea into like, I don't know, a few million brains, and then they'll like know and they can take it to the factories. You know, we thought that we had prepared them to, you know, make a lot or like know how much to prepare. But who knew that people could hoard that much, you know? Like there's still people, you know, they got like castles made out of toilet paper. So that'll be a good thing to put into their brains for sure. The big guy.
The big guy likes it. The big guy likes it.
And you know, we
Yes.
stopped having birthday parties this past year, so there wasn't as much hokey pokeying being done.
That explains the shortage for sure.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
Sister Maria's idea of putting into the brains of folks so they just randomly maybe do it while they're making dinner is a great idea. Great idea.
Yeah, and it did work out really well that we tricked, so many people into thinking that bidets were actually, a hygienic way to like clean themselves.
Right.
Every now and then we have like the random person who's like, but how do I dry? And we just kind of shut that thought down in their minds. But that's worked out great for us that we have so many stupid people, using that just pure water method.
I think you guys have gotten this taken care of. I'm going to go stare into the souls of the good people over at the hand sanitizer department.
Oh,
goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Gloria,
Thank
Sister
you.
Maria.
Thank you.
Thank you, the big guy.
The big guy.
Thank you. Thanks to big guy.
Woo!
Terrifying.
Yes, that's exactly how.
Yay! Toilet
how-
paper for
How
everyone.
toilet paper is made in
Well, I know we've been having a lot of fun tonight. I sure have, watching all of these funny people. But it's that time again. It's almost the last game. It is the last game, as a matter of fact. And we like to end out the shows with a song. And I want to go ahead and get those suggestions flowing in. A song, a hoedown that you would like to hear. Probably something along the lines of keeping it with the theme of 2021. Could have anything to do with 2021. And then we will look at your suggestions and then get the Comedy Pigs to sing you a hoedown. So we just like to thank everybody for coming out turning on your internet access to watch us do these shows. Last week was a lot of fun, and I am enjoying this week as well. Next week, next month, the next 2 shows are going to be hosted by Thomas. So definitely show up for that because he is he's funny. Really. Oh, he's here. He's here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and look.
You be the judge.
Yes.
We got a honk honk to the big guy, one of our biggest fans. Michelle is in the chat. So this is one of the first shows. Honk Honk was a gift given to a character. It exploded. It is a thing that the pigs enjoy hearing, an occasional honk honk. And then Tatty, dare you? Thank you for the follow. I see you've already started participating in adding some suggestions. Thank you for jumping in. Yeah, did you pick a do you have a suggestion in mind?
I do, yes. I am going to pick, let's see, New Year's resolutions already broken. Yeah.
New Year's resolutions already
And
broken.
of course, we all are guilty of making New Year's resolutions that we break on a yearly basis. I know COVID has not helped me break that New Year's resolution of going outside and not gaining weight. I
have a New Year's resolution this year. Molly actually asked me to make one. Otherwise, I wasn't going to make one to promote these shows. So it obviously worked. We had over 20 people this whole night. My New Year's resolution was to eat French fries. I can't remember if that's happened yet, but it hadn't happened as of last week yet. And I was going to eat some frozen French fries that were in the fridge, but I didn't yet. So that'll happen.
More
on that to come. Keep watching Met Comedy Night. I'll keep you updated on whether or not I have French fries.
Yes, please do. All right, so here we go with the already broken New Year's resolution hoedown.
Bum 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 bum. Well, it's that type of time of year when I go to the gym. My hopes and dreams is that I can get really slim. But before I went to the gym, I stopped by the fridge and got a pouch. And then I decided to be lazy and instead just sat down on the couch.
This year started out with a bit of joy. We finally get rid of that whiny comb-over boy. I want to start a new real Maria Kondo style. In fact, now that you mention it, I haven't seen my family in a while.
This year I decided to start the year off with a good plan. I was gonna eat healthy foods like oats and bran, but instead my pantry is filled with treats, so I go to bed on a pillow of sweets.
I knew that 2021 was going to be great. No drugs or alcohol, and we're gonna lose some weight. Everything was fine, and I wasn't even having sex, but last night I got drunk and decided to text my ex. Text my
You're it. All right. Thank you. We've been the Comedy Pigs. I'm Rob.
Matt.
Katie.
Molly.
Thomas. Good night, everybody.
Everybody.
See you next month. Thanks to Steven.
Oh, stop it. Just stop. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm muted to you. I'm not muted to them. Come on. No, you're good. I sometimes am muted to them, so I'm now you can hear me as well. You can hear me as I sign off. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Met Comedy Night. Thank you for watching on Facebook. Thank you for watching on Twitch. Go to marylandensemble.org/donate if you want to help theater during these rough times. See you next week. Stay classy.
You